YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. This is the first official recording in the new studio. This is Jody's Corner 3.0. New design, new look, same old league though, baby. I'm Jody Joe. To my right, the man, the myth, the legend, the code is here.
I have arrived. Let's get it.
E-Money in the building.
What's poppin', YouTube land? What it do?
Keeping it crispy on his 30th birthday. It's crispy.
Keep it crispy, y'all.
2 strokes and he's done. Just as corny as he is horny. It's the Flash.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Studio C over there. We got Virgo King.
The first motherfucker in Los Angeles. What's up, nigga?
Facts. We the Just Us League, man. And what we're talking about is talking about the Batman, bro. This is the last time we're gonna get official predictions of the Batman film. The very last time until the film comes out. This is the thing that I'm proud of the most, because when a film comes out, you don't really know what you're gonna get. You see trailers, you see clips, whatever. You can read bios or whatever. But this is the official final predictions of what we think this movie is gonna have. I've had some conversations on Twitch, and I'm glad that I got those out. Thanks to Shibuizi Swagkage Shogun Assassin for challenging me and poking me with a fork like they always do. I appreciate them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Robert Pattinson's the Batman. We have Paul Dano's Riddler. We have Jeffrey Wright is playing Commissioner Gordon. We have Alfred being played by, help me?
I forget.
Andy Serkis. And we have Catwoman played by
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz and Colin Farrell playing the Penguin.
Yeah.
Pretty darn good cast.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson's a little bit polarizing because, you know, the Twilight stuff that he's trying to shake off.
Right.
We've seen trailers, we've seen clips, we've seen footage, we've seen in-context scenes, full in-context scenes.
Yeah.
And this is the prediction video. I'll set the stage. In the beginning, I didn't like the idea that Robert Pattinson's been cast to play Batman because he always looked like a Nightwing to me. He always struck me as a Nightwing. And after seeing him in suit years later, he solidified that stance for me as Nightwing. All along, still giving the man a chance. Then you hear rumors about his trainer complaining that he's not following his diet meal plan, and Robert Pattinson not taken seriously, and that he's not following his training and doing his weightlifting that he's supposed to be doing in order to bulk up. As Carl Winslow gives us the dub with the Black Panther donation.
One black heart
Rest in peace to the king.
Black heart sky.
Shout out to my man Carl Winslow. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. Celebrating the life of Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther on Jody's Corner forever. Carl Winslow says, this studio setup is fire. I got my tickets to see Batman on Thursday. I think I got mine for Wednesday, Carl. I'm glad you got your shit, bro. Thank you, Carl, for the compliment, bro. Thank you, everybody who's loving this new setup of the studio. The shit is beautiful and glorious. And I can't really say that about what I've seen from the Batman. Beautiful and glorious doesn't jump out to me. I've become a little bit soured. My hype has dropped a little bit more since seeing some of the context in the clips. Even though the film could still be great, I believe the synopsis is going to be the Batman is a great thriller movie, a good thriller, good suspense film, but a mediocre to poor Batman film. That is what I am expecting. We're going to give our grades at the end, but that's just where I am, bro. Flash, I'm going to come to you, dog. Where are you at as far as when it comes to the Batman, bro? Where you at with it?
I was with you with the Robert Pattinson thing. I didn't like Robert Pattinson at all.
Why not?
The way
Twilight?
he looks. Twilight is not just the way he looks. I don't care about the Twilight thing or his past movies. It's just the way he looks. It looks like he does not fit it. He looks like a skinny boy with a big ass head.
He does have a big head.
He don't look like he fit that Batman suit. That Batman suit is too big for him, bro. I don't think he can walk in those shoes, bro. But the movie looks good to me. That's the thing. Me seeing the movie, all right, that first trailer was like, oh yeah, okay, Batman, blah 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 blah, beat him up, okay, blah 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 blah, beat him up. You showing that you got moves. But the more trailers that comes out and out and out, I'm like, why? This is crap now. Oh, Batman look like he's lonely. Like, oh my God, where's that Bruce Wayne I want? Where's that Bruce Wayne at the parties at those congratulations things that he's doing, or those champagne parties that he throw, those yacht parties. Where those at? No, he look like a loner. He look like he got a freaking pet bat, nigga. Oh man, this nigga
Is a pet bat.
So you don't like that?
I don't like that.
You don't think he's being a good Bruce Wayne?
That emo shit.
You don't like that
he's
emo
doing.
shit?
No, not that.
I think
Bruce
that he
Wayne.
carries that emo shit with him, bro. I think that's like wherever he goes.
Hey, he carries it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I never saw the Twilight movies,
He
but I
carried
heard it was
Twilight.
gay.
He carried it in Lighthouse. He carried that shit in what's that the movie where he's all over the city?
I ain't seen that shit.
You're not talking about. Oh, you're not talking about Tenet.
No, not Tenet.
He didn't carry it in
Good Time.
He didn't
Oh, I haven't seen
He
Good Time.
definitely had that shit in Good Time.
Tenet, he was.
So your problem is
So,
that he's emo?
He's not. Yeah, he's emo. And I never seen really an emo Bruce Wayne before.
But what about Batman though? You still got the Batman. Very few people I found out they don't care about Bruce Wayne like that. I care about Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I care about the portrayal of Bruce
That's
Wayne.
just sad.
Because Bruce Wayne is the true actor. Bruce Wayne is the true mysterious being created fabrication.
And
Bruce
it's good
Wayne
that
don't
you
get a
said
lot
that.
of scenes though.
That's good that you said
He
that.
does.
It's good that you said that.
Nobody really cares
Because
for Bruce
he
Wayne.
looks like he's gonna play this Bruce Wayne, and once he get in that bat suit, he's gonna be that Bruce Wayne in that bat suit.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah, that can't
That's
be.
what it looks like. It looks like he's just gonna be one trick pony.
A lot of people don't really care for Bruce like that, and what I saw, like looking up stuff and looking at stuff on YouTube, more people only prefer to see Batman.
Yeah.
They don't want to even in the video games. They're looking for They're looking for Bruce to put on that suit. They don't give a damn about Bruce. Bruce is just a small little factor. Batman is the high archery. You know what I mean? He's the main chief. Nobody gives a care about Bruce Wayne like that.
Yeah, we say that, but we give scenes to Bruce Wayne. He got a whole funeral scene. That whole trailer was based on Bruce Wayne.
I agree to that, but the thing is that most fans only looking for Batman. They're looking for Batman. Batman.
right,
What Batman's
bro.
gonna do? What Batman's gonna do?
Niggas don't
Batman
really-
put on that
they
suit.
don't care.
Batmobile. Batman. The freaking Batwing. The Batcave. Nobody cares about Bruce like that. You see Bruce having a ball and all this, but everybody get more
I'll
excited.
be honest though, you're one of them.
Yeah, I like Bruce. Don't get me wrong.
You're one of them though.
But I like
aren't you?
Batman more.
You're
Yeah.
talking about yourself.
I'm a Batman fan.
Yeah,
I'm a Batman fan.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm a Batman fan.
It's ironic.
I'm a huge Batman fan.
I'm glad that you get that point, bro. And you can say that, but
Yeah.
you are guilty of being one of those people.
Yeah.
Code. Do you care about Bruce Wayne?
No. But
Crispy.
I do care about Bruce Wayne. I want him to play a real good Bruce Wayne, considering, whenever he's out of the bat suit. Because, I mean, with that, you have two different characters, basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with that, like, I feel like you'll relate more to Bruce Wayne, considering he's human, he's not in that bat suit. And Batman could basically do all that flashy shit. They could CG it or do whatever. I think it takes skill to act a certain way, obviously, or whatever. And I feel like
I think you need more acting to act as Bruce Wayne
Exactly.
than you do Batman.
I get that,
Yeah.
but I
What's up?
disagree. I disagree with relating to Batman. I mean, I'm sorry, Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne is a rich kid. He's damn near spoiled. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And from what I've seen in The Dark Knight, basically, he finally got a real taste of life. You know what I'm saying? Based off his parents getting killed. So he became Batman as his persona, and he decided to stop certain things from happening because
Virgo,
what happens to
I think you're wrong though. The persona is Bruce Wayne. Batman is who
the
he is.
persona. No. He's Bruce Wayne first. I don't see why you saying he's Batman. No, he's Bruce
No, you
Wayne
don't know
first.
the character.
Yes, I'm saying he does have.
But a lot of people don't.
There is
know,
a
though. So go ahead, Virgo.
there's a contradiction between him wanting to be Bruce Wayne, but at the same time having to deal with being Batman. I get it. Those things collide, but at the same time, like Bruce Wayne who he is, because at the end of the day, the world will still run without him being Batman. You know what I'm saying? If he dies, people are gonna know him as Bruce Wayne regardless. You know what I'm saying?
But what does that mean though?
It mean
Look, as far as Bruce Wayne's concerned, dog, he was a damaged kid from the death of his parents.
Facts.
got
who
it.
was a rich prick who went out and learned to be Batman.
You call him
And
a
he
prick?
learned to be Batman as Bruce Wayne.
Cut him a priggy dick.
Upon his return to Gotham to take over his city, he got the cape, the cowl, so he could be who he turned into in that costume.
That's
Then
the
he
persona.
had
That's the persona. That's the persona.
No.
left-
That's who he
Let them
turned
go.
into. He turned into Batman as Bruce Wayne, then developed the costume, the look, the visual. Thank you, Sean, for being a Tier 4 member for 8 months.
Tight.
He developed that persona of Bruce Wayne because as Knight, he goes out as Batman, being who he learned to be. But he had to operate and function as Bruce Wayne in the daytime, in society, at these meetings, at these balls. He had to learn to be an upstained citizen.
Right.
That's the mask. That's him faking, pretending to be something that he is no more. Who he truly is Batman. Who he really is not is the public's perception of Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is the character being played. Batman is who he truly is.
Okay. So, like as he goes, let's say, he goes training as Ra's al Ghul, he's saying he was already Batman at the time because last time I checked, he was training as Bruce Wayne. Maybe I'm missing something here.
You're right.
Maybe I'm missing something
You're
here.
correct.
He's Bruce Wayne, and at the end of the day, he's always going to be Bruce Wayne first. I'm sorry. It's like, because I'm just going based off the Dark Knight. There's a reason why he stopped. He had this whole thing about Gotham needing Batman and what a hero needs and all that shit. But at the end of the day, he realized the world doesn't need Batman. It needs Bruce Wayne because his company carries it basically runs Gotham. Am I wrong?
They own a lot of Gotham.
Hey,
goddamn, Maryland's finest just hit us. Honey, my nigga. Shout out to Maryland's finest.
Going
We're this
binary.
with that 100, baby. Out the smoke.
That's fire! That's fire! That's fire!
What's up, baby?
That's fire!
Crispy, you got been there.
That's smoke shit.
You started Dark Knight, so just let you know that.
Thank you, bro.
For sure. So you eat trash.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. We gonna jump to your comment, but I wanted to say this though. You don't like Adam West, right?
Oh shit.
No.
And you don't like Adam West,
I
right?
didn't say that.
I'm asking you a question.
I think he's okay.
No.
And y'all the same niggas that don't like Adam West,
Yeah.
but Adam West and his Batman was the same person. And this Robert Pattinson and this Batman is going to be the same person.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna hate this fool too.
Yeah, I agree. You get it for the wrong nigga. I hate this nigga.
Oh.
I'm not.
But you love Batman though.
Batman's tight, bro, but I hate him. So.
Nigga, I like my nigga Maryland's finest.
You hate him for
motherfucking $100
these
donation.
reasons. Like
He
how
says,
they push
I'm
him.
trying
You like him.
to give
But you hate
Pattinson
him.
a chance. He says, but I'm not sold that he's going to do it as Batman / Bruce Wayne. He says, I can't help but wish that Ben Affleck got paired with Matt Reeves instead of Zack Snyder. I think Affleck would have meshed better with Reeves' vision.
No.
You know what? I disagree. That's
some Snyder shit.
I think Affleck would have meshed better with Affleck's version of Batman. That Affleck script that he wrote, produced, and was going to direct, that's the Batman movie that I really wanted to see.
Yeah.
Once Matt Reeves got involved, it was the end for Ben Affleck as Batman. Shout out to my nigga Maryland's finest with that bloody 100, bro. Because that's how we do it here on JC. Back at it, baby. League status, my nigga. I love it, bro. We need to pay bills. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
This shit costs money. Oh my God. But not like with the Affleck shit, nah. But I could see how some people see this Robert Pattinson and they miss Ben Affleck. Because Ben Affleck was that big, brooding, savage, awesome, thick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Batman.
He looked.
And
He got
Pattinson is definitely more sleek. He's like a crispy Batman.
But what the problem is,
Yeah, there you
More
go.
aerodynamic.
the problem is a Bruce Wayne. Hey, we can get Batman from I need to stop showing this shit.
Sweaty pits.
But
pits with you.
we
You
need
know
to
them
show.
booty
We need to
cheeks
see a
wet.
Bruce Wayne. Like you say, anybody can throw in the suit. Same thing as the Spider-Man. Anybody can throw in the suit. That Bruce Wayne is crucial. And I recall you saying the only time Ben Affleck was Bruce Wayne was when they were on that ship about to go fight the parademons.
Ben Affleck was a terrible Bruce Wayne. He didn't have any.
It was.
I said the only
horrible.
moment. I'm talking about the only moment.
Yeah, he didn't have nothing.
He had nothing. I agree with
And
that.
the moments that
exactly.
he was Bruce Wayne, he was Ben Affleck.
Acting
As Batman.
I thought, but damn near he was Daredevil at one point. Like
Bro, he was really acting as Batman as
He
Bruce
was more
Wayne.
Batman out of as Bruce Wayne. He wasn't even Bruce Wayne at all. It's only been a few actors who
But
played as
what
Bruce
we
Wayne.
established is you don't really care that he's Bruce Wayne, dog. The only ones that really care, this side.
I care that he's Bruce.
We care about the
Wayne,
Bruce
though.
Wayne.
I care about.
Why is Bruce?
I
why is
do.
Bruce Wayne? No, you don't, my nigga. What are you talking about?
I like a Bruce Wayne.
You don't freak. You got me twisted.
It's because of what the Dark Knight brought me, of his involvement with Lucius Fox and his involvement with the League of Shadows. I understand that's what led him to Batman, but that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so the Bruce Wayne and Batman aside, is Robert Pattinson the guy for the role?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Batman.
The only movies I've seen him in was in Twilight. I don't know nothing about Robert Pattinson's acting ability.
All right, well I'll
I've
tell
seen
you.
every Twilight.
All right. You see
Robert
that?
Pattinson has evolved as an actor. He has impressed me in some of the movies that I've seen. I'll say that.
Nigga.
Deaf ears?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But this motherfucker clearly still didn't want to put on the weight. He was still willing to be that gothic motherfucker. I saw the interview y'all motherfuckers watch. This motherfucker had these fucking ridiculous ideas of damn near Batman being in the dress. Fuck out of here, my nigga. You ain't Batman, nigga. I'm saying that shit right now, nigga. Robert Pattinson, I'm looking forward to your failure, my nigga. Nigga, I'm sorry, nigga.
Oh, you all the way negative.
I think you're gonna fail, my nigga. I'm
he's all the way
keeping it a
negative.
buck. I'm sorry. I think the person that's going to outshine you based on what I'm seeing, or I'm mainly hearing, is the Riddler. And this nigga's going to outshine you in your own motherfucking movie. And that's the sad part, my nigga.
I don't know if that's necessarily sad, bro, because a lot of the villains have overshadowed Batman in the history.
Yeah, in the history.
All the time.
Yeah, bro. That's not really.
That's no good. Okay.
That's not really a knock on Batman. That always happens.
Okay. That's good. That's a
That's
great
what brings
thing.
the good movies to
But-
the villain.
But I think this is going to be one of the worst Batmans since George Clooney, nigga.
Oh, hell
Whoa! That's
Say what you chest, my nigga.
That's how I'm feeling, my nigga. We looking at a new generation of Batman, my nigga. Let's keep it a buck. This nigga Robert Pattinson don't got it. His charisma, his personality, I don't feel that shit, nigga. I feel that shit is bland as fuck, nigga. That's like Kool-Aid with no sugar, my nigga.
I agree with that.
That's how I feel, my nigga. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson. I want you to succeed. I want you to.
No, you don't.
But you know what? I know you're not. You gonna let me down, my nigga. You gonna drop the
God
ball.
damn.
You gonna be shooting. You gonna be looking like Westbrook, nigga, with the air ball, my nigga. Fuck out of here, my nigga. Fuck out of here.
Those are some strong words for Virgo, bro. He's saying it with his chest, bro. I'm not as down as where Virgo's at. I just think that he's gonna do his best, but his best ain't gonna be enough because of who he is as a person.
Yeah,
But I still think the film will be good. But as a Batman film, I'm a little bit sketchy on it. What do you think about the movie?
Well, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good Batman film. I think it's gonna be a really good Batman film. Just when he gets to the Bruce Wayne part, he's not gonna freaking cut it at all.
Did you see that unedited clip about him in the funeral home?
I have not seen that.
Oh, okay.
I have not seen that.
That even solidifies it even more for me about his emo nature as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, so as Bruce Wayne, I don't see him cutting it, but as because you just cover your face and just do all this fancy shit, and that's the way I see it. I feel like it's going to be a good Batman movie. Although I will say I am not a fan of that Mad Max reject fucking vehicle. It's trash.
Oh, you like the Batmobile?
No, I do not
Good
like
shit.
that.
Not a fan of it either.
Shit
Good
is
shit.
fucking horrible.
I didn't think
I'm not a
about
fan
that. I
of
didn't
the
think about
modified
that.
muscle car.
The Knight Rider. I didn't think about that.
As opposed to the villains and stuff, I don't know what to say about them. I would have to see the movie.
Paul
to figure
Dano's
it out.
Riddler looks
Yeah,
off.
I don't think the
But
Riddler's good.
I
in here.
think that Riddler's going to be fire.
He looked
I
big though
just
too.
think it's
I
a
think
Riddler that
Butler's
we're not
good.
used to. That's all. I'm
He looked big like
I
Hush.
will also say I'd like to add
That's who the Riddler is, right? Hush. Am I wrong? I'm sorry.
that
Two different people. aren't
two
they?
different people, bro.
I thought they were the same person.
Nah.
what is it? That DC shit that came out when they showed Black Adam and like the Batman and all that. That's
You're talking about DC's news lineup
Yeah.
post Snyderverse.
that's what made me I guess more confident in what the Batman's setting up now
Ah, that's right, Crispy.
for the future
I love
of
to
DC.
hear it, my dog.
So
So
with
seeing
them,
all that DC shit,
Yeah.
those trailers, it looked like they had their shit together.
yeah,
didn't it?
it's more coherent.
I tried
it's
to
more
tell y'all.
knowledgeable. Like it feels like we're about to have something more consistent where we could follow whatever is going to.
And we're going to be having 3 DC movies every year.
Oh, that's cool. See, that's even better, and
Yeah.
it's going to be chronological. You're going to understand what's going on, and I think it's the right thing to set it up with Batman. I think that's the right choice.
Look, man, I'm getting a little bit soft here. I want Batman to be good, bro.
Of course, we
I
all
want it to be
do.
good.
We all do.
I know, but I might not like Pattinson. I might not think that this Batman movie is going to be good as a Batman movie, but hey, if it's a good film, it's a good film. That's a win.
That's a win, yeah.
It's a
It's
win.
gonna be no good movie.
I don't know.
Cody,
Because
you're up, bro. I want to know what you think, Cody.
It's not gonna be a good movie. It's not gonna be a good Batman. Obviously, I could be wrong about all of this, but from what I've seen, the trailers, I ain't feeling the trailers. That scene we saw, I ain't feeling that. The first official costume reveal, when it was in that red dark silhouette and shit, was okay after the second showing. But now that I've seen the outfit, no, I'm not feeling the car, the outfit, him as Batman, the little scenes I've seen in the trailers, him as Bruce Wayne, the one scene I've seen. I'm not feeling any of it. So this is gonna be a bad movie to me, all the way. I'm getting nothing. And again,
I can't even knock you for that, bro.
I could be wrong about all of this, but this is the vibe I'm getting from what's being shown. The cat, maybe everything's too different, and that's what I'm on, right? The Catwoman seems different.
But it's not really that different though, bro.
Like,
you know, a lot of people give excuses like, this is a different take on Batman. They're all different takes.
I don't give a fuck about a different take.
They're all different takes, but this version seems visually like the tone of the movie, everything. Look at the Riddler.
It's the Dark Knight, right? It's the Dark Knight trilogy to me.
No, not to me. No, but anyways, going back to the Riddler. No, I'm not saying he has to be the goofy question mark, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying he's bad. What I'm saying is the little bit that I've seen, I've got nothing from the Riddler. Like nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think that was intentional.
Yeah, I know it's intentional.
And I love that. I love that.
I know it's
behind it.
intentional.
I
But
love
what I'm saying is, I can't get hyped for something I know nothing about. For all I know,
I mean, that's where the character.
Cole, you full of shit, my nigga.
I gotta watch.
You full of shit, my nigga. You know what Batman's about, nigga. You act like you never seen a Batman movie.
I'm not talking about Batman. I'm talking about the Riddler. I don't know what he is in this movie. I don't know what his nothing.
I understand that.
With the Batman, I have a little sprinkles, and those sprinkles make me not like
based
what I
off
see.
this trailer, I'm looking at a dark Riddler, not just with the pencil little riddles. I'm sure there's gonna be some riddles, but I feel like it's gonna be a darker.
I don't see shit. For all
he's gonna give you the jigsaw route. Save this person and this person dies. I feel like, you know how Joker did, Harvey did, and what's her name? What's the chick?
Rachel.
Rachel. I feel like we're gonna be getting shit like that.
Bro, for all we know, the Riddler's not even in this movie, and somebody else is using his persona. Bro, we don't know shit about no Riddler.
This nigga lives
That's all I
in his
know.
own world.
We saw a
He's
question
right,
mark.
We don't know shit about Riddler.
We saw a question mark in a cup. Get back. Riddler my ass.
I'm going based
Comics
off
TV.
I'm going based off. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Making Comics TV, who's been a member for 17 months of Tier 2, by the way. That's a $25 tier. This man is not playing. He says, I hope it's good too, but I do feel that Bruce will make me sleep at the movies.
Facts.
Jeez.
There's that. Thank you for touching on that, homie. Let me go there.
Go there.
His Bruce, when I saw him take off the mask, obviously he was still Batman. And he had that white face with the dark makeup stuff. I understand Batman always does that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't need him to be like that when he's Bruce. Then I saw the funeral scene, and he was like that. I'm like, oh, this is your Bruce Wayne?
Really?
Bruce Wayne gonna be...
Who
said he gotta go to parties? He ain't going to no parties.
Depression is real.
This Bruce Wayne ain't going to no parties.
He's depressed.
He's in the house. He in the house.
Bruce Wayne's depressed. Batman's depressed. What's going on?
And that's the
people like that.
He can't separate the two
Let me
motherfucking
channel my
people.
Bobo.
That's what he
What's
does
going
not.
on here?
He does not.
What's going on here?
What is this?
Yeah, what is this?
Where are we?
Yeah,
What are we doing?
Channel my Bobo
What is
right
going
now.
on? What is?
Exactly.
Where am I?
Exactly.
What universe?
Yeah.
What planet are we on?
And let me touch on
Talk to me. Tell me. What is this? What are we doing? Why is that? What's happening?
all those
How
questions.
did we
Goddamn.
get-
Give me some one of them, Bobo. Give me
These are the
some one of them.
questions for great storytelling.
Let me answer one of them, Bobo. But going back to what?
Some people think you're being a little bit too negative on the movie, bro.
No, I'm not.
And you haven't seen it.
Yeah, but I'm taking what I've seen in the trailers.
Some people see those trailers and they see straight litness.
And I can't fault them for that.
Y'all see
They
straight
can't fault me.
bullshit. Get the fuck out
They
of here,
can't
my
fault
nigga.
me.
Did I not watch? But I saw this nigga run down
Who the hell is
hallway.
that?
Did you not see the trailer of him getting shot up? And
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was getting
They
to
know that
that.
shit.
I was getting to that. So Pattinson said, we're going by what he said in this interview.
Bro, are we snobs?
No, he said
Not at
that
all.
this suit.
Are the fandoms changing and accepting lower grade shit?
Absolutely.
Or do they fall for trailer trickery?
Yes,
Absolutely.
but that's okay. I don't fault
Absolutely.
nobody that falls for trailer trickery. That's what trailer trickery does to you.
That's what it is.
Listen, Pattinson said that this bat suit, it's easier to move in. It's not really, covered up like that. It's a few layers of armor.
Bulletproof.
Yeah, little few layers of armor. But other than that,
He's
but
eating
then
bullets.
you're walking into
Shotguns.
automatic. What? What are you, Bobo again? What is going on here? What is this? You have a few plates of armor, but you're walking in a full-on assault.
Well, let's see what Carl Winslow has to say. $10 donation, Carl Winslow. Carl! He says, I'm only invested into this film for the detective story.
Yep.
If this film delivers that, it's a win in my book.
But is it going to be a Batman? Is it going to be a
movie.
Batman movie? Because I thought
Sherlock
a lot of you
Holmes
niggas
coming out. I want to see that thing.
There we go. Say that again, Cole.
Sherlock Holmes Part 3.
I was just about to say that, my nigga. Oh God, nigga. Oh God, my nigga.
Hey, let me
Oh
say
my
that
God,
too,
nigga. I'm about to say that.
Hey, later, my nigga. I'll save this for later, bro. You got it.
Knives Out too.
Will Smith, nigga.
Say it, Virgo. Say it.
I was gonna say that same shit.
Hey.
Is this gonna be a Sherlock Holmes movie, a fucking Indiana Jones, some type of fucking mystery movie? Sherlock Holmes was the first nigga that came to mind, nigga.
I guess what he's trying to say is that if you're looking for just a pure detective, you can't get better than Sherlock Holmes.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Or the movie with Gal Gadot coming out.
Murder on the Nile.
Murder on the Nile.
Right.
Murder on the Orient
And it's
Express.
that movie tight.
You know,
I'm not
those
saying
type of
Batman
movies.
can't do this.
Knives Out.
Yeah,
I'm
Knives
not
Out.
saying Batman can't do this, but his movie can't be purely
Right.
There you go. Batman is more than just a detective.
Yeah.
He's a martial artist. He's a genius.
Fuck.
He's a tactician. He's a playboy.
He's a rich nigga.
Yeah.
He's a rich nigga.
Fact.
Nigga, that's just a lot, nigga.
And I'm gonna take the people who would say that we're tripping. I'm gonna cap a little bit, like what they would do. Their excuse to all that we just said is that this is a year 2 Batman. He's not there yet.
2 years
They got
into
2 more
this
movies
bitch,
coming, right?
after being
Yeah.
trained by the League of Shadows, and you still don't know shit. You still can't deal with your depression. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga. The Riddler is about to run you and your city rugged, my nigga.
And
And you
that's
still
why-
not gonna learn.
I don't think this-
you still ain't gonna learn.
That's why
just
we
play
need a
two.
detective Batman.
I don't think this Batman was trained by the League of Shadows. I think this Batman was probably
What the
trained by
fuck?
Alfred.
Well, ain't Batman?
I don't want to hear that.
What the fuck?
He might be trained by Alfred. and Alfred was
Batman
fine,
would not
bro.
be Batman if it wasn't for the fucking League of Shadows,
Let me
nigga.
tell you this right
Not
here.
true. That's not
Am
true.
I
They
right?
said what
Not
they
true.
said is just like Infinity War. They're pulling an Infinity War here, which I don't agree with.
I love Infinity War.
They said if you want the history of Robert, he's gonna dive right in. He's Batman, no origin. If you want it, they're selling a book that you could buy and read
Oh,
on.
that type.
That'll
I've seen that
show
book too. I've seen
that'll
that shit.
show his origin more into his background.
Him building the Batmobile, him building the suit, all that
Go ahead,
shit.
Virgo.
Tyree Briggs says, I don't think he was trained by them, Virgo. The League of Shadows? I'm sorry. Am I not wrong? Am I not wrong? Forgive my...
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong? Like, because he cannot become Batman without the League of Shadows.
That's
Am
not
I-
true.
Trained with Shiva.
It's not true.
Trained with Talia.
Talia is
love
the
with
fucking League of
Talia.
Shadows. She is part of the League of Shadows, my nigga.
Batman was, like we said, like you just said, different versions. There's a version where Batman is not trained by the League of Shadows. He trains.
See,
He goes to other shit to
there's
be
a lot.
trained.
Okay,
He
so
goes
you know
by other
what? This
shit
is the
to train.
inconsistency of fucking
And
comic
he
books
trained-
right here, my
Well, you
nigga.
can understand that if you're making 80 years of comic books, there's going to be a whole lot of
Yeah.
iterations of
Yeah,
it.
you could dig for
Okay,
Different
That's
universes.
but from what I've gotten, from my understanding,
That's the most
League of
popular
Shadows
Batman,
has
yeah.
always been there.
That's the most popular origin of
So
Batman.
y'all about to give me some bullshit Batman and expect me to run with it?
No, buy the book.
No, that's what
Buy
they're
the
not.
book.
No, that's not what these motherfuckers is
Matt
telling me.
Reeves says buy the book. It's just not in the movie.
Matt Reeves can suck a dick, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, he don't know shit, my nigga. I don't know shit, and I still know more than him, my nigga. Fuck out of here, my nigga. Matt Reeves, get the fuck out of Warner Brothers, my nigga. You trash, my nigga. I don't give a
damn.
fuck.
There's so many different iterations of Batman, y'all. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no Robin. Gotham, no Gotham.
Yeah, sure,
training,
sure.
no training.
I'll take them all.
Dead parents, no dead parents. Female,
Batman
no.
with guns.
Dead
Well,
parents,
well,
no dead parents.
Robin with a flash of female.
What kind of shit is this,
Virgo,
dog?
Virgo,
Am I
Virgo.
watching the
You
Flashpoint,
all know
nigga?
it's
His daddy
different
took over, my
universes.
nigga. Am I watching that?
Oh my God.
Is that what I'm
Hey.
watching? Am I watching the Flashpoint? His daddy
No,
took
it's
over now?
different universes.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Let me tell you something.
What's
I feel
wrong
like
Damn.
I feel like DC is they're testing this Batman to see if he'll work in the DCE universe. Let me tell you that right now. So they're just giving you bullshit where they can, give you bullshit, and then if it works, they're gonna throw it in the main universe. They can call it an Elseworld story or whatever the fuck, but if it works, they're gonna use this motherfucker. And Robert Pattinson, if you motherfuckers keep hyping that shit up, he will be part of the goddamn DCEU. He will be our future Batman.
Care.
I feel that way. That's how I feel.
Hey, if he does good,
I don't care.
This is nuts.
If he does good, okay, for sure. But right now, as of this moment, I don't feel like this motherfucker is even worthy of being Batman, my nigga. I'm
Let's
keeping
put
it
it like
fuck,
this.
nigga. Throw me in a suit, nigga.
And back to the detective part. I always wanted a detective Batman. We never got that in any of the other Batmans other than Adam West.
Whoa.
What?
Well, Michael Keaton did detective work
No.
too. He discovered the Joker's toxin or
Hawk,
whatever.
I can't
Figured
see
that
your,
shit out.
I can't see your donation.
And he gave the news reporters the file on it. Michael Keaton's Batman in the first one, he discovered about the Joker's toxin, and he gave it to him, bro. So that's bullshit.
Then we got Detective Batman in all of them. Then, if that's the case.
Even Christian Bale did that shit.
Yeah, they all
he did
did a
some
little bit of
detective shit about when he did
this
with the
one's
bullet.
supposed to be Batman Noir, strictly.
I'm just
Exactly.
saying,
Right.
based on what he's saying.
and
They're
I
all
know,
detectives.
with a taste of Kurt Cobain, inspired by Kurt Cobain. What is going on? Keon, $10 donation. Thank you, my brother. Keon, bro. He's a patron. He loves Patreon. He says, "Golly gee Willers, Jody.
Yeah.
This set is absolutely top tier. I can't wait to catch the stream when I get off. Shout out to everyone. Y'all are heroes for real. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay with love. Hashtag Jody's Corner for life, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Shout out to my man Keon for showing looking at our new studio setup right now. Virgo's passionate with it. I'm with him. I was with him on Twitch. I was in the passionate moment. Crispy, do you think that this movie will be great?
No, I think it's gonna be a good movie, not a great movie.
Are you separating it as a Batman movie versus it as a film, or do you think it'll be when you say I think it'll be a good movie? Does that include a Batman movie? Do you separate the two, or do you think is it all just one?
I separate the two. So, because I highly doubt we're gonna get a good Bruce Wayne. That's where,
You know what? I'm with you, bro.
That's where it
100% Bruce Wayne's trash. I mean, I'm walking in with him being trash. Call me biased, hater or whatever. That's just where I'm at. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a good Batman film.
A good Batman film.
Yeah, good. But
Well, that's a good thing then.
whenever the Bruce Wayne comes in, that's wherever it goes downhill. That's why I say it's gonna be a good movie, not a great movie. If anything, it'll be a C+ for me.
C+. That's what
Yeah.
you already got. We got the grade from Crispy now.
There it is.
C+. He says C+ above mediocre. High mediocre. That's where he's at.
Yeah.
Bro, based on what he said, if it's a good Batman movie, that's a win. When I first gave my predictions, I was like, this might be a B+ movie at the most. Never wanted to go A, but I guess it's just my own personal bias. Flash, will this be a good movie?
I think it will be a good movie. Not a great movie, but a good movie. Probably a decent movie. But if it gives me what I really want, the detective Batman, him really solving crimes, like really looking for stuff to actually solve this crime or find the riddles for the Riddler and stuff that I really want from Arkham Asylum Batman, the game.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
dope.
That's
I
dope.
love it.
That's
We
dope.
have to go find his fingerprint and find out whose fingerprint this is.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Now that they give me that aspect of Batman, yes, I'ma love it. Now if they, I already know the Bruce Wayne's gonna be trash, but if Bruce Wayne does step up later on into this movie, then I will give it his props.
You know what I'm interested in? That none of us really talked about or hit on? I'm really interested to see the dynamic between Andy Serkis's Alfred and Robert Pattinson's Batman. They don't look like they gel at all.
I can say the same thing for Catwoman and Robert
Listen to
Pattinson.
him.
I can say the same thing for Catwoman and Robert Pattinson.
I think Catwoman and Rob are gonna have great chemistry.
Really?
I think them too, yeah.
I think they're gonna have really good
That
sexual
nigga look
chemistry
too
and-
boring to
You
be
mean
with that
him
bitch.
as
Let's keep it a
Batman,
buck,
as
nigga.
Batman and
there
her
you
as
go.
Catwoman.
I feel like
I don't think they will.
I feel like he gonna have a shitty personality. She's gonna be open. I mean, that's kind of how it always been between
It's
Batman
gonna be
and.
Twilight.
But do
all
y'all
over
feel me
again.
though with the Alfred sheet? It doesn't look like they
Yeah.
have a father son or
No.
or a mentor.
A
Or,
relationship
I don't-
in general.
I don't
We gotta-
see
We
them.
haven't seen
You
anything.
gotta look at it like
really.
this though.
There's supposed to be a genuine love between those two.
I haven't seen much.
We gotta look at it
Yeah.
like this though, because you never asked me. You can come to me yet. You know what I'm saying?
Get in there, man.
This Bruce, we all know there's different types of Batman. We all know that. There's been many.
Yeah.
But this Bruce Wayne is supposedly be the type of Bruce Wayne who's not got over his parents. all the Bruce Waynes we know got over his parents, got over it, and number one thing was he wanted to protect Gotham. This Bruce Wayne is thinking of his parents every single day.
Yeah, but it's been 15 years, dog.
But this Bruce Wayne has not got over it.
He's 30-something years old.
This Bruce Wayne is still corrupted. You know, if there's different versions where Alfred.
Didn't his parents die when he was a wee lad?
He was like
something
10,
like 12, 11?
No, he was like, I think it was like 9 or 10.
10, 11,
Yeah.
12.
But
if he's 30,
but he's not over
we're
it.
talking about something 20 years.
Hey,
you get over it after that.
Prime example. I'm a grown man who still fucked over a whole bunch of other shit. If other grown men who are people out there who are still messed up over
You're
a lot of
still
stuff.
effed over what? What are you talking about?
Boom.
Over your abuse childhood? You've moved on. You're past that, dog. You're not still in it like it happened last week.
Hopefully.
You don't go through every day thinking and letting that carrying that shit with you.
No, but mentally it fucks with you. That's what I'm saying. Mentally,
He's not over it.
You're gonna have the effects and ramifications of the dead parents for life.
So it's not. So he's not over it. I mean, think about it. His parents left him. They were murdered, but he felt like his parents left him. They just got up and
he
left
feels
him.
like his parents left him.
Like Matt Reeves said, it tells like this Batman. This Batman feels like Bruce Wayne feels like his parents left him as a child. He was a child. Even though they were killed, he don't get the fact
Reeves,
that yes.
This was an interview with Matt Reeves.
Yes.
He said that the character Bruce Wayne feels a type of way because he feels his parents left him, then died.
Yeah.
No,
shit.
Died, and that's why they left him.
Yeah, he's still
Death.
Yeah, so every
left by
That's
death.
trash.
Yeah.
Death was the lead.
Yeah, so
and he says, "You left me."
and he's still alive.
Like
he's still
just
alive.
running-
Like what's so different? Like
So he's feeling guilt.
pretty much.
Okay.
So there's other versions of him where he trains by Alfred, and Alfred teaches him, acting to become Bruce Wayne, how to become the mask. So this version of him is not that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Stupid.
Movie.
So I mean, don't get me wrong. Robert Pattinson is not my first, second, third, or first choice, but
You
I'm the
love
only
this
one in
shit.
the league.
You're the only one.
The only one who in the league who
Hey,
given the
hey,
benefit of
let
doubt.
that shit be said, bro.
The only
let
one in the league.
record state,
The only
stick
one in
that
the league
monkey
to
chest
get,
out.
Fuck you. The only one in the league that give him his credit, because I look at it like this: this dude has been washed up, been knocked about, talked about since Twilight.
That's right.
Nobody have ever gave him the credit or opportunity. Now he has an opportunity to do something different, to do something better. And I feel like with little small actors like that, they can become big actors, because we had a lot of actors who were small and now they're huge now. So I feel like this is an opportunity for him. This is a growth.
Should have been a Jedi for
Now,
that.
some shit that I heard,
Big.
that Robert Pattinson did, that Virgo hit on, I was very disappointed about and very upset about.
Ooh.
I walked out the fucking room because I heard that shit. But I feel like that his version of Batman is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be darker. It's going to be twisted. It's not going to be on a Michael Keaton or a Christian Bale type tip, which are the best Batmans. It's going to be on a different take, and I'm okay with that. Now, him, as I still said, that cowl is trash. The way that suit is trash. It's a different take. Where's the bat symbol? Where's this? Where's that at? Well, it's trash. I don't dig that. I don't dig the fake like solo mask. I don't dig that. I don't like the fact that Matt Reeves did it, because
That
we
mask
know
is trash,
we know
my
one thing
nigga.
about it. Bruce Wayne is intelligent. He's a genius. He would have came up with 20 times something better than that suit that he got right there. So I don't like that fact, but I do agree that this Batman will do good. I feel like it will do good. And like I said, if it's bad, then I have to go what I gotta go by.
Where you
but
at,
I
bro?
pray that this will do good, huh?
You're the only one in the league that's 100% behind this movie through and through.
Yeah.
What's your anticipation grade? The time's come, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing anticipation grades. As you think about it, I'm gonna go to Virgo.
I give it okay.
So,
Oh shit! Talk about the pod.
The real Batman right there.
Come on, four. You watching?
I'm sorry for.
Where you at, Virgo?
I got a
Go ahead, chat. Put your grades in the chat. Y'all put y'all grades in the chat too. Let's all do this together, man.
Let me see if I see my.
Pac
grade.
says that since this film is almost 3 hours, how much character development should and will Pattinson have? I'm giving him a chance, no doubt, and I could see him being a little different before the film ends.
I agree.
All right, so he wants to
agree.
know how much development do we think that Bruce Wayne will get with a movie that's 3 hours in runtime? You said you don't think there's going to be much development at all.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
Barely any Bruce Wayne on screen, huh?
I agree. No, there's gonna be Bruce Wayne on
Hey,
screen.
I think he's going to get very little development, dog. to be
Hey, I
honest with
agree. Absolutely.
You agree with that, Virgo?
Yes, I agree with that. And you know, with that being said, you know, based off being I think it's gonna be a good film. But him as Batman, nah. So I'm looking at a solid C. A solid C.
All right.
Just for it being a good movie, not a Batman movie. Because you kind of drilled that in my head, and you know, being understanding of
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't want to be the guy that's responsible for putting that on you.
Yeah, but I start, you
I
know,
wish
just
I
after thinking about it, you know, after you know realizing who Robert Pattinson is, and after seeing interviews of what he wanted, his take on it, what he was willing to do, you know, how much of his commitment in his acting career, he doesn't make me believe he wants to be Batman. And I remember you saying something about him being a real Batman fan. Nigga, I smell Cap all over that
Facts.
shit, nigga.
I'm with you
I
on that.
smell. He wants to be Batman because of a check. Anybody in today's era wanting to be a superhero smells a check, and all of a sudden they're fans, my nigga. If I'm looking at Eternals, I'm looking at Angelina Jolie. I'm sure she don't know shit about superheroes, but guess what? She was in Eternals and she sold it.
Nobody knew who the fuck
Fantastic
Eternals
job.
And she
was,
did
bro.
I'm just saying.
Fantastic
I'm just
job,
saying,
bro.
my
God
nigga.
dang, Angelina did her thing.
But I
bro.
mean,
She did.
the same thing about. I mean, we all talk about like Bruce Wayne. We talk about that, but it's the same thing for like. Let's go. You know, so
let's know where I'm talking. We back at you.
Okay.
He gave it a C. We gave you time to think.
I give
You're
it
the one that's pro Batman. So
I give it a
you're-
B.
A B?
I give it a B.
I thought you would have came a little stronger than that with how confident you were.
Because I know it's going when
A
when
B?
that
That's
great
not
film
confident, bro.
is
I'm
a B.
sorry,
That's not confident.
nigga. That's not confident, bro. A B plus, A minus, I would have took it, nigga.
All right, B.
Nah.
All right.
I love you.
Code.
After everything I've seen,
This is the final predictions. We can't change them.
D. After everything I've seen, the trailers, it's a hard D. Now the movie could be an A plus, all that bullshit, but I'm seeing D from the trailers and all that shit. I'm seeing a D. And if the character develops during this movie, first of all, he's 2 years of Batman, right?
Yes.
If I'm a betting man, and I'm not, the only development he's gonna do in this movie is he's gonna be a trash Batman, and he's gonna learn his criminals that he's fighting against currently in the movie, and he's gonna develop and learn how to fight them, what's their stick. That's it. He ain't gonna change his character. And that Catwoman shit, I'm saying it right here and right now, he's gonna Twilight the shit out of Catwoman. They're gonna be looking at each other.
So you're saying his character development is only gonna happen.
Breathing on each other and shit, looking at each other and shit. Bro, he's gonna
What's wrong with
Twilight
that?
the
What's wrong
shit.
with that, though?
It's trash. Bro, Twilight is trash.
It's romance.
It's not romance. Looking at each other, breathing on each other. What's going on?
That's part of romance,
bro.
nigga.
Bobo.
That's part of romance. You capping?
No,
you capping?
I've seen lots of romance movies and ain't nobody doing this.
Ain't nobody did that in Twilight.
Yes, they did.
I seen them all.
Yes, they did.
Ain't nobody
He's
do that
offended
shit.
as a Twilight fan.
Hey,
Hold on.
Yeah, nigga, watch those movies.
I seen them all.
seen the movies?
Yeah.
Right.
I was watching it
with your girl.
I was
nigga.
watching it with
Okay.
I'll make a
I seen
montage
him,
for you.
the record show. I seen him too. So
I'll make a montage.
Hold on.
with my homegirl. With my homegirl.
Thought you was a thug, bro.
Homegirl. Hey man, I like Twilight, man.
I seen him by myself.
Fuck.
Oh, that's why you're behind this movie.
But the Twilight? No,
You're a
I'm
Pattinson fan,
a ride.
Shane.
I'm a ride. No. I watched the scene of Twilight, but I'm behind this movie because
All right.
he's a small actor, and he's trying to get bigger.
He's not small.
That's
Freak!
goddamn.
The hell? Anyways.
All the shit from that? God damn. All that shit.
Fashion.
You just low key just.
I said no.
There it is, bro.
I believe in
Get a
him. I
small
believe in his
actor,
growth.
I'll defend you till you get dead.
No. I believe in him. He just,
It's okay. We got you, bro. We got you. You that nigga. Oh. Go. Continue, bro. Continue.
Look. And for anybody who thinks I'm being hard on Robert Pattinson because of the Twilight, nah. I seen him in Tenet. I liked him in Tenet. He wasn't Twilight nothing in Tenet.
Yeah.
In fact, I liked him better than Denzel's kid.
Facts.
That's a fact. That's a
It's not
fact.
saying a lot, but my
That is
point
a
is he wasn't
You're right
carrying the
about that.
movie, right? Robert Pattinson wasn't carrying that movie, but he did a good job. He was a different person. Everything was cool. He was a character. But in in these Batman trailers I'm seeing, nah. I'm seeing Twilight mode for Catwoman, and like you said, emo Bruce Wayne as Batman and as Bruce Wayne. So I'm not behind this, bro.
D, you said D?
D. This is a D.
God dang.
It's gonna be a bad movie. It's not an F. It's not an F.
No, I see it.
It's gonna be a D.
You can regret that D. You gonna
And
put.
you
You
gave
gonna
it
regret.
a
Gonna be
C.
to an A. Watch.
Plus?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Catman movie.
C plus. Flash, what's up, dog?
Oh, you said one last thing before you go.
Sure.
This is for the chat. I never want to see a bad movie. Who wants to go watch a bad movie?
Who
Right. Because
who
people
wants to go watch a bad
Yes. People think
We're
you
making-
always wanted it to suck. Nah, I want it to be
Yeah.
amazing. I don't want to be wrong.
I want to be
Go
wrong.
ahead, Flash.
I would love to be proven wrong
Yeah.
by this movie.
So don't come to me with that shit.
Man, we just gonna give this movie a shot.
You like a grandma. Baby, we just gonna take what we can.
I know you want to take a shot.
Grandma, dog. You know, baby, it's all right.
All right, baby.
That's sock dirty.
Come on.
Robert Pattinson needs to step up. He really do. Get out that emo thing that he did, that he be doing in all his movies.
In Robert's defense, it looks like Matt Reeves is responsible for this emo Bruce Wayne.
Facts.
With the whole Kurt Cobain inspiration.
Ah.
Facts.
Cap.
No cap. That's true. That's real.
I'm going based off the ideas
That's
he
what
threw.
you stick. But
I'm
he's
going
fighting
to-
him. He's like, yes, that's what I did.
I'm
Yeah,
going based
go
off the
ahead.
ideas he threw at the movie, and I can't hold Matt Reeves 100% accountable for this
Yeah,
shit.
my bad, Flash.
Based off the ideas Robert Pattinson thrown at me, that motherfucker don't know Batman. I'm sorry, that's just me.
Go ahead, Flash.
You can cap him, you can blame it on Matt Reeves all you want.
Just
nah.
he said something interesting in the comments. He said
sure.
Robert Pattinson was Bruce Wayne in Tenet. Would he be Bruce Wayne?
He's more of a Bruce Wayne in Tenet than this.
I get that. He
Yes.
was. He was.
Okay.
He was.
Flash, go ahead.
He was.
I'll probably give it a C minus.
C minus.
Oh, y'all gonna change y'all grade when y'all see this movie. Watch.
I hope so.
That's what happened.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a D.
We want to be proven
Hey,
wrong.
Flash, fuck you.
Yeah.
Prove wrong. All y'all prove wrong.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man. 2 grades makes a lot of sense, but we don't do that shit here.
We don't do that here.
I'm gonna say, as a film, it'll be a B or a B plus. As a Batman movie, I'm looking at a D minus. Combine them, C minus. I'm with Flash. I think the Batman as a Batman film is gonna be a C minus movie, and I hope to be proven wrong. I want to be completely so wrong. Guys, let us know in the comments section what you guys think. We're not haters. We're DC fans, most of us.
I'm
I know
a
I am.
hater.
DC.
He's a hater. I love DC.
DC all day.
I love Batman.
I like DC.
And DC Rises. You know, post Snyderverse, that trash universe is about to get wiped, thanks to the Flash. And I'm just happy to get any DC content that we can get. I really hope this thing proves me wrong, and I'll come right here on camera and I'll let you guys know that I was wrong about the Batman. If that motherfucker hit, bro.
That's right.
That's real. I want to do that, just like you said, Cole.
Yeah, I don't
Glad
want to
you
watch
brought
that
that up.
boring ass movie if it's trash.
Yeah. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to Flash. Shout out to my man Crispy. Shout out to my man Virgo King. Shout out to my man E. And the man, the myth, the legend, the code. We are the Just Us League, and we out this thing. Deuces.
Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Thump that video. Free 99 all day. Don't forget to share and show love to the JC family. Let us know what you think about it. You like it, you don't like it. Let us know what you think.
Do it.
And do it now.